Hey everyone, welcome back to Effect For You channel. Today, we are going to create real estate promo, like this. So let's get started. First create a new comp, 1920 by 1080, this is our main comp. Now create a new solid layer. I call this BG. Solid color should be white. Now create a new composition. I call this BG background. Select rectangle tool. Choose fill color as you like. And make a square box, like this. Now we need to animate this, so press T for opacity. Go to first frame and add a keyframe, and opacity 0%, then go to around 1 second forward, and change opacity 100%, then again go to 1 second forward, and change opacity 0%. Now we need to add loop expression on opacity, so hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, go to expression language menu, go to property, and select loop out expression. This expression gives us continuous movement to the whole timeline. Cool. You can adjust the keyframe as you like. Now duplicate the layer, and move the square box next to the first square box, like this. Similarly, we need to duplicate the layers, and align them. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. After adjust all layers, our comp looks like this. Now we need to randomly offset the layers. So you can offset the layers according to you. Now go to main comp, and drag BG background comp into the timeline. Decrease the opacity around 15%. Now create a new comp. Height around 1300 pixels, and this is our placeholder 1 comp. Drag your image into the timeline. Resize according to the comp. Go to first frame and add a keyframe on scale. Then go to around 6 to 7 seconds forward and increase the scale amount around 5%. I think we need to move keyframe around 10 seconds. Cool. Now again create a new comp with same width and height. I call this Media 1. Drag placeholder comp into the timeline. Now select rectangle tool. And create a rectangle shape like this. We need to animate this, so move the anchor point left side of the shape. Go to around 2 seconds forward, and add a keyframe, then go to first frame, unlink scale amount, and change X scale amount 0%. Select both keyframes and ease them. And make your graph like this. Now select placeholder layer, and change track matte alpha matte. Now duplicate the both layers, and move few frame forward. Then select shape layer, and align to first shape layer, like this. Similarly duplicate the layers one more time, and move few frame forward. And align the shape layer, bottom side of the second shape layer. Perfect. Now go to main comp and drag media 1 comp into the timeline. Resize around 60%. And align right side of the comp. Also duplicate the media 1 layer, and move below to BG background layer. Increase scale amount 100%. Align center of the comp. And change opacity around 10 to 12%. Perfect. Now select rectangle tool. I want the same color, so copy the color code. And we don't need fill color. Stroke around 15 pixels. And paste the color code here. Now create a rectangle shape around the placeholder. Now select shape layer, and add trim paths. Go to around 1 second forward. And add a keyframe on start. Then go to first frame and change start amount 100%. Perfect. Now again select the rectangle tool, stroke none, and fill with the same color. And create a small shape, like this. Select layer and search fast blur effect. And increase the blurriness. And layer opacity around 40%. Duplicate the layer and move bottom side of the comp. Again select rectangle tool, and create a shape like this. Move the anchor point right side of the shape. Press S for scale. Go to around 2 second forward, and add a keyframe, then go to first frame, unlink scale amount, and change X scale amount 0%. Select both keyframes and ease them. And make your graph like this. Perfect. We need to add our text here. So select text tool, and type your text. Open text layer, go to animate and select opacity. Change opacity 0%. Open range selector, and add a keyframe on start, then go to 1.5 second forward, and change start 100%. Cool. Move the layer few frame forward. Now add some other info bottom side of the comp. So again select rectangle tool. And create a rectangle shape like this, Move anchor point right side of the shape. Press S for scale. Go to around 2 seconds forward, and add a keyframe, then go to first frame, unlink scale amount, and change X scale amount 0%. Select both keyframes and ease them. And make your graph like this. Now duplicate the layer, and move right side of the comp. And you can also change the color little bit. And move the layer few frame forward. Perfect. Now we need to add our text here. So select text tool and type your text. Open text layer. Go to animate and add opacity. Go to first frame, open range selector, change opacity 0%. And add a keyframe on start. Then go to around 1 second forward, and change start amount 100%. Move the layer few frame forward. Now duplicate the text layer. And change your text. Perfect. Now we need to create a dots element. So create a new composition, width 180 and height 120 pixels. I call this dots. Select ellipse tool. And create a small circle like this. Now select the layer, press T for opacity, hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and type wiggle expression. Here you can see. Now duplicate the layer, and move next to first circle. Similarly duplicate the layer, and move right side of the comp. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. After adjust all layers, our comp looks like this. Now go to main comp and drag dots comp into the timeline. Select layer and search fill color. And apply the same purple color. And you can adjust them anywhere in comp. And you can also rotate them. Go to first frame, select both layers, and press T for opacity. And add a keyframe and change opacity 0%, then go to few frame forward and change opacity 100%. Also move the layer few frame forward. Now we need to add our main text. So create a new full HD composition. I call this main text 1. Select text tool and type your text. Now animate the text. Open text layer. Go to animate and add opacity. Opacity amount 0%. Open range selector and add a keyframe on start, then go to around 1 second forward, and change start amount 100%. Select both keyframes and ease them, and make your graph like this. Now duplicate the layer and change your text. Also offset the layer a little bit. You can change the text color as you like. Now select Rectangle tool, and create a rectangle shape according to our first text. And move the shape layer below to first text. Now animate the shape layer, so move the anchor point left side of the comp, press S for scale, go to around 1 second forward, and add a keyframe. Then go to first frame, unlink scale amount, and change X scale amount 0%. Select both keyframe and ease them. And make your graph like this. Perfect. Now select the text, and search Drop Shadow Effect. Increase distance 10. Here you can see. Now copy the effect and paste it on other text layers. Now we need to add some description. So select Text tool, and create a paragraph box. And type your text. Now we need to animate this. So open text layer and add position and opacity. Move X position right side around 100 pixels. And opacity 0%. Now select Animator 1. And add Expression Selector. Open Expression Selector, here I have a delay expression. So copy the expression. Hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon. And paste it here. And change based on character to lines. Perfect. Move the layer few frame forward. Now go to main comp and drag the main text 1 com into the timeline. And adjust left side of the comp. Resize the layer around 60%. Also move the layer around 1 second forward. Cool. Now add our social media icon here. So create a new composition, 400 by 100 pixels. I call this social icon. Drag your icon into the timeline. And resize according to the comp. Go to around 1.5 second forward. And add a keyframe on scale. Then go to first frame and change scale amount 0%. We also need to animate the rotation, so press Shift R for rotation. Go to last keyframe and add a keyframe on rotation. Then go to first frame and change rotation -40 degrees. Select all keyframes and ease them. And make your graph like this. Now duplicate the layer, and move next to first one. Now we need to replace this icon with other icon, so first select the layer, then go to project window, hold Alt key and drag other icon into the timeline. Here you can see, similarly you can replace other icons. Now go to main comp and drag social icon comp into the timeline, and adjust below to main text. Now select layer and search tint effect. And change black color with purple color. And move the layer few frame forward. Also select these two shape layer, press T for opacity, and change opacity 0%, then go to few frame forward and change opacity 40%. Perfect, our animation has done. Hit 0 for render. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video, so please, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. For more tutorial I'll see you in the next video.